G'day, this is Peter, back with another episode of the Property Club, and today I'm looking at homes for sale, mainly foreclosures in Paranaque City, Metro Manila. So look, I had a really good think about, if I had to move back to Manila and as a family, where would I personally like to live? And look, there's a few options, but one of the good options is Paranaque because of the close proximity to the CBD, the SLEX, and also the new highway that's going to be extended from the SLEX, and it's kind of like the new EDSA but a lot faster, and it will cut onto Balintawak. So technically you can go from the south to the north side of Metro Manila once this highway has been completed. It's going to connect the NLEX up with the SLEX, so that's big news. And with that news, I decided, look, I want to look at foreclosures, foreclosed property for sale, houses, house and lot for sale in Paranaque. So let's begin with this one. You will notice that this was posted over a year ago, so we can't assure you that this is still available. It was posted March 16th, 2019. Keep in mind, some properties literally will sit on the market for years before they're sold. Now this property, Lot 12, Block 16, Isabel Gardens Home, Barangay Moonwalk by Michael Jackson, Paranaque City, Metro Manila. And look, it's only a small lot, it's 46 square meters, and the floor area is 68 square meters. But it's only ₱1,000,000, and that's what I mean. Like, honestly, houses in Metro Manila nowadays very, very expensive. So to find something this cheap, within Metro Manila is good buying, very good buying. So I'm going to show you from cheapest, this was the cheapest property, to the most expensive house and lot available here in Paranaque. So the next property. So this one definitely is a foreclosure. So was the one previously. Foreclosed house and land, and it's in Las Piñas. So you've got BF Homes and BF Resort. Okay, BF Homes is probably, and BF Homes is huge, and it's made up of all these different kind of villages. But BF Homes is a very sought after village nowadays, and it has increased in value a lot over the years. So you have two sides. You have the north side, which is actually Paranaque, right? And you have the south side, which is Las Piñas. Okay, so I'm just going to bring up a map, see if I can show you here, if it'll let me zoom out. And most of the properties don't actually show you the exact location, but this one does. So you can see BF Homes is rather large. It actually spreads across, the two suburbs. So that's that side, and this is this side, just to give you an idea when we're walking you through these properties. Okay, what I like about Paranaque in this location is it's very close to Makati, to Gig, BGC, and also it's close to Pasay, the new Asina city. If we zoom in, you can see just how close Paranaque is. So that's Paranaque there, that's Moonwalk, that's the airport. So Moonwalk's very close to the airport. And this here, actually around about here, is where the new casinos are. So I'm just trying to find, it doesn't seem to say Akata, but Akata Casino is around about here somewhere. Okay, so very, very close. Anyway, this is a good price, 3.1 million. Looks like it does have some water damage there. Look at that. Definitely needs some work. Is that a tandem car park? Is it just me, or does that look like it's a tandem and it could possibly fit two cars? I think for house and lot, the best investment at the moment, personally, I really like Paranaque, and I also like Laguna. Okay, moving along. Here's another one, 3.2, and this is in Better Living, Paranaque. Now I did search, and I searched for foreclosures on the marketplace on Facebook, it gave me this one. It says it's a rush sale. That makes me think that it's actually a buyer direct. It's not a bank. So I just want to indicate that, because most of the listings I'm showing you tonight are actually foreclosures, about 90% of the listings, but there were a few when I searched for foreclosures. It seemed like some rush sales did come up. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. What matters is you get the right price. It's only a very small property. It's a lot area of 90 square meters. That might seem small to an expat, but actually that's fairly decent in the Philippines. It's a floor area of 54 square meters, and it's a 2-bedroom with 1 car park. Moving along, another one priced at 3.2 million. Now this should definitely be a foreclosure. It is ticked. It says tick foreclosed. Okay, so again, I was only searching for foreclosures, and this is a 2-bedroom townhouse in Paranaque. It doesn't actually say what village it's in. Not bad, actually. Nice little home. 2-bedroom townhouse. It doesn't say the village, unfortunately. Sorry, yes it does. Sun Valley. I thought that looked like Sun Valley. It's in Sun Valley. Moving along, so the next one, another townhouse priced at 3.8, and this is Camella Classic Homes, Paranaque. Lot area is considerably smaller than one of the first properties we saw, which is actually 52 square meters. I've said time and time again, in the Philippines they do try and maximize the lot size by building upwards. Actually looks pretty nice inside. Look at that. It's like stone from Romblon, maybe. Who knows? Stone or marble. Nice floor. I like the old floors, and I think these old marble and stone floors can come up really, really nicely. Actually, it's not bad at all. It looks really nice. 3.8 million, not bad. I would prefer a larger lot for myself personally, but still not a bad home at all. Decent. The next one is again another foreclosure in Sun Valley, priced at 4.6 million. Lot area again is quite small. It's 2-story. It's a 48 square meter lot, and again Sun Valley, and 112 square meter floor area. Moving along. So I wasn't sure if this was the same one or not, because it does look the same. However, it says lot 17, and this one said Annex 45. Yes, this says Annex 45 too, but this could just be a row of houses, so it might not be the same listing. It is priced at 4.75, a little bit higher, and it does not show you the inside. Again, it says it's bank foreclosed. Okay, this one I couldn't find much information on, and I'm not really familiar with this location. It's a BSB foreclosure, okay? It says Lot 2 Knoll Drive, Makati South, okay? And then it says San Martin de Porres, Paranaque City. So I wasn't quite sure. I did search for it, and not much information came up when I searched for San Martin de Porres. You might need to do some research. Unfortunately, most of the bank listings, if you're going to the bank and the foreclosure websites, they do not have pictures. But look, I have some details here for you. It's a lot area of 128 square meters, so it's a decent sized lot area, guys. The floor area is also decent. It's 176 square meters, and it's priced at 4.968. What you'll notice, and I just want to do a quick calculation, and I usually don't do this with houses or townhouses, but I'm just going to use this one as the example. Now the price is 4.968,500. Now if we divide that by 176, this gives us our PSM, price per square meter, which is $28,230 price per square meter. Look, the reason I'm showing you this, and I don't normally do this with houses or townhouses, I do this with condominiums, but the idea is I want to compare condominium price per square meter versus houses and townhouses. My point being, actually, for families, you're better off buying a townhouse or a house because ultimately you're going to get a better price per square meter. Try and find a condominium, in Metro Manila nowadays for around 20 to 30,000 peso per square meter can be extremely difficult. Just going to grab some water very quickly while this is loading. Now, I don't know if this was a foreclosure. I did search foreclosure. It doesn't say it there, but it is very interesting. This is BF Resort Village. So again, it's BF Resort Village. It's on the Las Piñas side, and it's decent. It's 180 square meters. That's the floor area. Oh no, sorry, the lot area is 180 and the floor area is 120. The text's very small there, hard to read. Oh, I try to expand and that's what I get. Okay, let's stick with this. That's the house from the outside. Looks nice, looks decent. Don't like the wall next door though. Like, what's going on there? It looks like it's next door to a warehouse or something. Again, you got that old style, like stone or marble. It's some kind of marble. It's like possibly from Romblon. Who knows? I do like that old flooring. I really do. They don't make them like they used to, really. So 5 million is not bad. I just don't like the wall. Okay, this was it a foreclosure? I can't see where it says foreclosure. I think this may not have been a foreclosure, letting you know there's only 2 or 3 that slipped in here that might not be foreclosures. But this is 5.2. It is modern, okay? It is very modern. It's located in Parkview Homes, Paranaque for 5.2 million. And the land area, the lot area is 106. Floor area is 100 square meters. Personally, I don't need something ultra modern like this. I kind of like the older style, cultural, the heritage homes. I actually love heritage homes, especially, Filipino homes, because, the culture, that traditional Filipino style home looks cool in my opinion. I reckon they're cool. And unfortunately, I think as time has gone on, actually the build quality has got worse, not better. So this one is 5.3. So it's a rush sale. This is a rush sale. It was 6.5. They dropped the price for a rush sale to 5.35 million. Lot area of 106 square meters and a floor area of 180 square meters. Hard-working families. Honestly, if you're a hard-working family, I recommend a house over a condo. Honestly, any day of the week. And that's it. Moving along. So this is only 5.5 million. It's a lot area of 128 square meters with attic. Okay, it's a 2-bedroom, 1-car garage. Okay, it's in better living. Okay, I think that's the only picture, but this is what I'm talking about. This is like a traditional style Filipino bungalow, and for myself personally, I actually like these style of homes. Some are actually decently built. The build quality is, often a lot better in some of the older style homes than the newer style homes. And the same goes for construction of condominiums and townhouses also. I just find a lot of the older style construction is actually better. I don't know why. Don't know why that is, but it just seems to be that way. Like, just the floors, okay? Like that old, stone or marble floorboards that look really, really nice. That's just one example. Yeah. So quite nice for 5.5 and better living. This is 5.5 again by Michael Jackson. I'm just kidding. It's Sagana Village, Moonwalk, Paranaque City. So it's on the south side of the airport there. Floor area of 140 square meter. Lot area of 112. Oh. It opened something else there for me. Yeah, it's a cute little home. Nice family home. It's decent. Okay, so this one, it's only got this picture, but this is located in BF Homes. Okay, I did search foreclosures, guys, and this came up. It was strange to me that I searched foreclosures and this one came up, because it doesn't really look like a foreclosure. It's a 46 square meter lot area and it's a 100 square meter floor area. However, it is a nice looking new townhouse, 3-story townhouse in BF Homes, Paranaque. Okay, now, one picture, just why? Give me more pictures. I found another listing, which is this one, which had another picture. Again, just one picture. Come on, just show me the inside, show me something. But look, this is decent, it's modern, it's new. My thing about some of these newer modern style, townhouses or houses is I feel that they will age, very quickly. Very quickly. So, if you're paying a premium, which you might have to pay a premium, for something like this, I think it's priced at 6.6 million. Yeah, 6.6. If you're paying a premium for that versus, maybe you can get something that's, got a larger lot area. Maybe it's slightly larger. This is 84 square meter, by the way, whereas the other one actually says 46. So I'm just double checking. You know what? I must be going blind. It is not the same. It is not the same. I think I'm getting mixed up here. It looks very similar, and I was trying to match it up, but it's not the same. So, yeah, I'm not actually sure of the price of this one. I'm really sorry, guys. We all make mistakes, and this is probably the first mistake I've made live on one of these foreclosure videos. Well, one of the first. I'll be fair. Anyway, moving along. So brand new duplex for sale in Better Living subdivision for 6.7 million. Okay, and this is actually 170 square meters. It just looks and feels a bit bigger. I don't know, I prefer this over the townhouses. Land is 120 square meters, so a little bit bigger in Better Living. Personally, I probably would prefer BF Homes. Nice what they've done with the bamboo there. But I mean, this is a great home. Look at this. It's nice. Great home. Actually, as a modern home, this is probably the best that we've seen thus far for a new build. And only 6.7 million. And you might get a really good deal on this. Especially, with COVID-19. I mean, geez, people are out of work. People are having to sell. And I'm telling you, there's so many properties on the market at the moment. I've never seen so many properties on the market. It's crazy, just crazy, especially in Metro Manila. So the next one, interesting, is 7.2. And this is definitely a foreclosure, and I'll show you where it says foreclosure. Nice bay windows there. I've always liked those. And it's got a balcony too. $7.2 million. It's a 5-bedroom in Parkview Home subdivision in Sun Valley, Paranaque. Lot area is the biggest that we've seen tonight. It's also the highest price thus far. But look, it's 251 square meters with a floor area of 391 square meters. So it is a very sizable home. And you'll see here it does say foreclosed. This is foreclosed. And you got the tick there. Foreclosed. Okay, so next property. The only one of its kind. This is the only property that I could find actually in Fortuna Village. So this is in Fortuna Village, Paranaque, priced at 7.5. I do like the design. Nice home. Let's see if we can get some more details. Actually, it's a decent lot size. It's a 150 square meter lot. Cozy. Okay, so I've actually pulled up two of the same listing because of the pictures. Oh no, Well, I thought I had. I think I closed the other one, so I've only got this one because this one had the better pictures. That's what it was. Floor area 331 square meters. Lot area 220 square meter. It is indeed a foreclosure. It's, where is it? It is San Antonio Valley 14 subdivision. Not sure about that. Just, yeah, not really clear as to what subdivision. At least it has some pictures. It's a decent size. What I like about this property is actually the street frontage. So the lot, has a huge street frontage. It is a good size lot too. Definitely needs a good clean and some renovation. I also like on the top level how you have this giant terrace, for barbecuing and entertaining. Next one in Marcelo Green Village, 4-bedroom house. And again, it is a foreclosed, and it's a lot area of 166 square meter, floor area of 182. Yeah, I wish they showed the front of the house. Maybe there's a reason why they don't want to. Maybe for privacy reasons. Yeah, nice home. 9 million. Bit much. I think you can do better when it comes to price. So we're really starting to move up in the price range now. So this is in BF Homes. So honestly, if I was going to move back to Manila, honestly, guys, housing, okay, in Manila nowadays is extremely expensive. If you want a house close to the city, it's going to cost a pretty penny. It's not unusual for, these big gated private estates like, Makati and Ortigas, even San Juan to cost 100, 200 million peso. And look, if you're unfamiliar with the Philippines and Manila real estate, you might think, Pete, what are you on about? That's 2 to 4 million US dollars, and yes, it is. So what I'm saying is, comparatively speaking, on the south side, actually, you get a lot more, good value homes. So you get bang for buck. Okay, absolutely. You just wouldn't want to buy in the city. In the city area, like Makati, forget it. 200 million peso plus. It's very, very expensive. So what I'm trying to say is this is a good estate, okay? This is a bungalow house in BF Homes, and it's priced at 10 million peso. And the lot size is 286 square meters. Nowadays, the average lot size, you're looking at, the average price, for lots is at least 20,000 peso per square meter. So if you say 20,000 peso times 286, that's 5.7 million peso just for your lot. And, some people are asking, as much as 25,000 plus peso, per square meter in this area, okay? So this is decent. 10 million. I love it. So this is the kind of house, this is the style of house that I would actually buy. Just a bungalow like this. I think it's all about location, and I really think BF Homes has the best location. Really, it's bang on. Next. Okay, so this kind of looks like this ranch style home. It's in Better Living. It's priced at 10.5 million. So, I mean, these two you can directly compare. I'd probably pick this one over Better Living. I just prefer BF Homes, Paranaque. But Better Living's still good. I just, would want to negotiate harder on this property. But I don't mind this property. It's a nice home. It looks like, ranch style. I don't think that's wood. I think it's concrete, and they've kind of stained the front of the house to look like wood. I doubt it's wood. Okay, so interesting concept, and they've got this little seat out the front. It's kind of cool. Yeah, 285 square meters. Ooh, 3-car garage. I like my vehicles, and with my property, my home, I don't have a garage. I wish I did. I really do wish did have. That's the one thing about my home that does frustrate me. Okay, moving along. This is a really, really nice example of the kind of home that you can find in BF Homes, Paranaque. Okay, this is 12.9, and again, look, the lot area is a bit smaller. I mean, compare the two. That's better value. That's 286 square meters with a floor area of 195. Okay, so a lick of paint, renovate that yourself, spend 300,000-400,000, or buy it done and pay 12.9. Maybe you can negotiate it down to 11. Something like 11 million is probably reasonable for this home. But someone will probably just walk in and buy this. I mean, it's 3 bedroom. It's got a pocket garden. It's got a maid's room. Everyone needs a maid's room nowadays. That's really important. And 2-car garage. And just look at this home. And this is what I mean. Actually, I could definitely imagine myself living here. Imagine a home like this, a traditional, Filipino home like this with nice, flooring like that, marble from Romblon, something like that. This guy doesn't give an exact address. He does say that it's BF Homes. He just doesn't tell you where. And again, BF Homes is just so big. But yeah, really nice home. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, look at that flooring. This is what I mean, guys. This is this charming, traditional, cultural Filipino style. And I love this style. Like I said, I don't need anything super flash and modern. For me personally, this is where it's at. Yeah, I think, it's worth spending probably 11.5, maybe something like that on this home. Good value. It's a nice looking home. I'm dreaming at the moment. Yeah, if I wanted a family home, I was going to move back to Manila. Probably that's what I'd buy if I had money. If I had the money, that's what I'd buy. Moving along. Okay, this is the dream home. It's located in Las Piñas side of BF Homes. BF Resort, sorry. And it is a lot area of 236, a floor area of 366. This is a dream home, guys. It's the corner allotment. I mean, corner. I've always wanted a house on the corner allotment. Maybe one day, when I finally make it on YouTube, I might get a corner allotment rather than buying the cheapest house in the street. Yep, that's me. That's Pete buying the cheapest house in the street. That's normal. Just moving forward, I'll show you these pictures, but I just want to go back to that conversation. So let's have a look. Nice home, really nice home. By the way, I'm pretty certain this was one of the ones that was a rush sale. This was not a foreclosure from memory. This is not a foreclosure. I just wanted to show you, getting in the upper end. Well, this is not even upper end for BF Homes. This is really like mid-range pricing, in this area in Paranaque. Okay, the high end is probably 30 to 50 million peso, and that's what some of the homes go for. Literally, some of the newer, more modern, flashy style homes. Now, I just want to go back to this one. Bang for buck, that versus that. Now, this is a beautiful home, but pretty much this shows you what you can make that look like. Because this is a very similar style of home, okay? And the pictures just don't do it justice. So, bang for buck, the best value property is this one. And you can see those nice that beautiful flooring, that marble flooring. Yeah, in the bathroom too. It does have some water damage. Be careful, check that out. But I just want to say, look, bang for buck, that's probably the best value. But if you just had money and just wanted to move into something beautiful, that's probably what you buy. But why I like this one is slightly bigger lot. 286 square meters is good. And getting harder and harder to find the bigger lots. This is only built on 236 square meters, but it is a corner allotment. It is modern, and it is a good size home. Next foreclosure, 17 million peso. It's the biggest lot size that we've seen tonight. It's 560 square meter lot, 399 square meter internally. Okay, So a big home. Personally, I think it's too big for someone like me. Just too big. You know, a small little bungalow home would do me just fine. But it's a wonderful block size. I'd love to have actually a block size like that, just a little bungalow house built on like half of the lot, and the other lot just to have free for a garden or a pool or something. Preferably just a garden for the dogs to run around, or maybe a tree house for your kids to climb and play in. So this next one is 363 square meters. It's 18 million. It says P18, but usually on Facebook that's what that means. It's in BF Homes. So, you know, that's what things cost now. You know, that's what people are asking. 18 million. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Again, I prefer the bungalow home. Okay, so this one, actually, I've just spotted. This was a foreclosure, but it's saying 2018. So I don't know if this is still valid, because this is like what? You know, 18 months ago now. But having said that, like I said, properties can sit for a very long time in the Philippines. You just never know until you contact them. And one would think if it wasn't available, they'd take the listing down. Well, they should anyway. But some people don't. And that's called switch and bait. I hate when that happens. So nice looking home. It is a lot of money, 21 million, but the land size 560 square meters, and that's why. Moving along. And these are the last listings for tonight, guys. So this is just an example of, you know, starting to get into the upper end of pricing. You know, this beautiful Tuscan style home. Lot area 321 square meters. They want 27 million for this. And this is what I mean. House prices in Metro Manila are rising. They're rising. It's a beautiful home. Wow, look at that. Awesome home. That's amazing. So you're paying for the build here. You're paying for that quality build. It's a dream home. Yep. This might be your dream home. I don't know. Is it? Comment below. Okay. This is interesting, isn't it? Okay. Here we go. 32 million peso, and they have just this picture that says Property 24 foreclosed property with hardly any information. It's a huge lot, 850 square meters. But come on, I mean, like, seriously, 32 million, and I just wanted to show you this, and this is a hard thing trying to find real estate in the Philippines. They don't want to have pictures, they don't have details, sometimes it's hard to contact some of these agents. It can be really, really difficult, guys. This is what we're working with. Anyway, one last property, and it's a wild card. If you've been watching my show, you'll know that actually I've been showing wild cards. Now this property is Santos Street BF Home Subdivision. Okay, it says it's a dilapidated structure. So technically speaking, it might just be a push down and then, you know, you build your dream home on this lot. It's 280 square meters. Where's the contact details? Okay, it doesn't have the contact details. Yes, it does. At the top has the contact details there. Unfortunately, there is no price here, guys. So I'm assuming, because I did search foreclosures and this property came up, I'm assuming you should be able to get a good deal on this, but you have to call through for further information. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Peter from the Property Club. Have a great night and God bless. Bye for now.